Hi, I'm here. I'm not sure if I'll do 2 videos this week or just this one, but it's Monday. I had like a topic kind of that I've been meaning to talk about. For some reason I wanted to express it in like a video. It's kind of a topic that I would have talked about like, so far doing these videos it's mostly just been me being sad and talking about that. But when I used to do the videos 7 years ago, I got a little notification today that was like, or yesterday, it was like, it's your 7th birthday of, you know what? I didn't realize, I forgot that like, the first video I ever recorded was my birthday 7 years ago. But I didn't release it until like March 1st or whatever. Yeah, I remember it was like a Saturday and I was in my apartment in New Jersey. I'm pretty sure, now I don't remember, was it my birthday? I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, I was by myself and I'm like, I'm gonna record this video. Yeah, so that was 7 years ago. But yeah, when I used to record videos every day, I think I recorded them every day for about 4 years. It's pretty crazy. That's why I have like 2,000 videos. I would bring topics every day that like, this is what I would talk about with friends if I had friends, or this is what, I don't know, whatever. You can cut this all this out, but I've said it a million times on the channel of like what I was doing. But now just like today I had an idea for a topic and I haven't really wanted to share any topics, but it felt relevant and I wanted to share it. I don't know why I'm like wearing all this clothes. I keep, every video I'm like wearing more clothes. Next video I'll be wearing like a winter coat. And I did get some comments on the last video from Saturday, so thanks. I will respond to them. Thank you for sending them, my friends. So, I have some show and tell here today. I was listening to this album by The Midnight. There's a song on it. I don't remember which one. I think it's Chariots, where he mentions my second prop, which this is The Republic by Plato. I read it. It took me like 6 months because I was depressed and I wasn't really reading any books, but I finished it. And so in the song he references the Allegory of the Cave, which is something from The Republic. So I was like, well, that'd be kind of cool to read this book about, what does the desk cover say? So Plato, you know the guy, right? He's smushy and you can stretch him around. I'm kidding. I am goofing with you. So the Allegory of the Cave. The Allegory of the Cave. Felt relevant to my life. Okay, so here's the allegory. I'm going to completely butcher it. But Plato is like, the book is about like society and whatever. And this guy just like, the book is kind of, by the end of it, I'm kind of like getting annoyed by it because it's set up as like, I guess it's like a Socratic dialogue or something. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's Plato writing as Socrates, talking to like people and being like, what is life? What is all this philosophy stuff about? In the beginning of the book, I like it because there's more of like an argument. Like Plato isn't just being like, I'm right about everything and this is how. But towards the end of the book, it's kind of like that, where Plato is like saying stuff about society, and then he has this other character who he's talking to, and the other character just like agrees with everything he says. He's like, oh, that's true. So it's like, well, what's the point? Just like say why? I don't know. Okay, the Allegory of the Cave. I didn't really understand all this, but this is what I got from it. And this is the only thing that's important because who cares? It's philosophy. You could just like make up whatever you want. It's not like science. So whatever I take from it has value because it has value to me in the way I took it, even if it's not the way he meant it or I understood it wrong. So the allegory of the cave is, imagine these people in a cave. They have been chained up in the cave their whole life, and they are chained up so that they can't move, and they can only look forward and see this wall. And on the wall, sometimes they see shadows and pictures of things happening. Sometimes they hear people talking or whatever, and they think it's like the shadows talking. It could be people behind them, outside of the cave. It could be people next to them or whatever. And then, like, let's just say, pick a random number, 33 years later. Someone, I think in the story, Plato comes in, and he, like, frees them from, Plato and Socrates, the same thing, whatever. Comes in and frees them from their shackles. And they are free. They can leave the cave. They go out into the world, and they see what the world actually is, reality, stuff, the sun, people, real people. And they're like, this is weird. All I know is the cave. The cave is reality to me. Like the images that I saw on the wall, which were images of the people, and the light that I saw, which was like the reflection of the sun, not the real, like not the actual sun, but like the sun, like reflecting off the wall. That wall and what I saw there, that's my reality. And they reject the truth of the outside and the actual sun, and they're like, this is crazy, like the sun, it hurts, like it's like burning me, and it's like so bright, and this can't be right. Like, look at these people, they are weird, and they are like acting weird, that I don't like this, so I want to go back in the cave. And then they go back in the cave, I think, I don't know. and the point that I think Plato is making is like about truth, like the philosopher's objective is to like question his cave and to leave it and to go out and to be like examine the sun and stuff. But it resonated a lot with me, like with my isolation and being inside all the time. And TV, get it? The cave wall is TV and movies and video games and books. All these books, this thing here. What is this? This isn't reality. This is a little disc. It's a flicker on a cave wall. It's not real. And then the last couple years, like when I went out into the real world and I had a real girlfriend, it felt weird. It didn't feel right. I even remember I told my therapist, like, sometimes I know I was so sad when I was by myself. I have a girlfriend and I have friends, and I'm telling my therapist, like, something still feels off. Like, I know when I was alone and all I did was watch TV and go be by myself and never talk to anybody. I know that felt bad and I didn't like it. But now that I have the real thing, I have this like nostalgia or something. Like I want to almost like feel like I want to go back in the cave. I don't know why that is. I don't think in the allegory he says, like, I don't know. It's just like too intense or something. No, it's not. I don't know how to explain it, but here's the crazy thing, is like, I've only ever been able to, because like my emotions were developed in this cave. When I was younger, I didn't have any friends. I was alone all the time. Sometimes, all the time, most of the time, like I can only feel connection to things, like sometimes like just like that's on the screen. Like I can't, when I'm in the world and I'm trying to like interact with people, it's hard to connect with them because they are not the screen. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever tried to articulate this, and it feels very true. It feels true. What I'm saying feels like I'm not explaining it exactly right, but that feeling of like... So here's the crazy thing. I'm going to give one example, and it's going to hopefully explain what I mean. When I'm by myself, I feel sad. When I go around people, I feel sad because I don't know who I am. I don't know how to connect to people. But sometimes I record these videos and I watch myself back, and I feel more connected to myself when I watch a video of me, and more connected even like right now when I'm doing the video. It doesn't make sense, but when I watch it back, I'm like, that's reality. That's a real person expressing emotion and connecting and being real. That's reality. But that's not. It's the video. It's the wall. Reality is here. The video is the fake thing. It's a reflection of reality. But why does it feel... I don't know. and I feel... I don't know. Hopefully that revelation can help me. But I don't think so. I think I am just like the person in Plato's story who's like comes out of the cave and is like, I don't like this, and then he goes back in. And that is terrifying. There is a part of me now, a second iteration that is different. Because I'm trying to watch ER, and even I'm trying to watch like The Pit, and I'm like not really connecting the way I used to, where like I would feel like I'm gonna explain it, and it's gonna sound dumb because you're like, oh yeah, when you watch a movie you feel emotions, that's normal. But like I would watch a TV show and feel like connection to the characters. I know that's like normal, but like I would feel emotions like love or hate or friendship or jealousy, or it would feel more real than when I would interact with people and then they would just be talking like, well, my dog the other day pooped on a carpet. Whoa. And then that's like, that doesn't seem like reality. That just seems like some dumb stuff. And then I would have a girlfriend who would like talk to me about like, well, let's go blueberry picking. And then I'd be like, this is cool. I'm actually blueberry picking, but I don't really feel anything. Right? I don't know. Yeah, there's no conclusion here. It's just processing. Stuff I'm saying is dumb or not or whatever. I don't know. Having a girlfriend was good, and she was a good person, and I don't know. But yeah, now like when I watch TV and stuff, I don't really have that same connection. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe this is the second part of the allegory of the cave that Plato doesn't talk about, because he's the hero of the story, where he like comes in and he's like, I freed you, come out into the sun. And then the more interesting people in that story is the people in the cave. They are more interesting than like this god character who's like super smart and handsome and whatever Plato's talking about his allegory. But I don't think in the allegory he mentions what happens when they go back in. And maybe when they go back in, they're like, oh, wait a minute, like I know now what the reality is, and I know that these are just reflections of reality. Like when I watch TV, I know it's just a reflection of reality now. It's not the real thing, because I had the real thing. And that like incongruity is like why I feel weird when I watch TV. But I wish it would work the other way, where like, well, to be honest, I haven't tried to leave the cave again since I gone back in. And maybe if I did, it would feel more real. So let's leave on a hopeful note like that. Once I try to leave the cave again, things will be better. They will feel more real this time. First time I left, I had a friend. I had a girlfriend. Real people to connect with, real people to do stuff with. I did all the stuff that I saw on the TV. I did all the relationship stuff, and I went to movies with people. I had real friends, and I played soccer with them, and I went on trips to Niagara Falls and California with them, and took pictures, so many pictures. I mean, part of the pictures was like the video, like to see myself doing normal person stuff, and I couldn't connect with it until I saw the picture. But I don't know. I wonder if anybody's watching, which I don't know. Yeah, if anybody's watching, if that resonates at all with you, because it felt true to me, even though that's not really the point of the allegory of the cave. That's what I got from it, and it is kind of a little bit the point of the song, but it felt important to me to try to express that out loud, and I don't know how else to express it except here. So, because I don't talk to anybody anymore, and I stay in my cave all the time. I'm not gonna tell my therapist. That would be weird. Okay. Okay. That's it for today. That was a long one. Okay. Smell you later. Bye.